Thank you. Yes, we're here on the front lawn of the BC legislature, and joining me today is Chief Roland Wilson of the Moberly Lake First Nation. Chief, what are we doing here today?
We came down, myself, Chief Dakosa from Prophet River, and Mr. Boone, Ken Boone from the Bear Valley, Bear Flats in the Peace River Valley came down today to return the yellow stakes that Premier Horgan, Minister Lana Popham, and Minister George Heyman purchased through the Yellow Stakes campaign to save the Peace River and give them their money back. During their election campaign, they made promises to the people that if they got elected, that they would send the BCUC, send Site C to the BCUC, the British Columbia Utilities Commission, where it should have went in the first place. And if it came back that it was unfavorable for British Columbia, that they would cancel the project. And the report came back. They sent it to the BCUC. It came back and stated that it's not a good deal for BC, and they approved it anyways. So we brought the checks and we brought the stakes. We put the stakes in the ground here, and we don't want their broken promises.
Absolutely. What's next for you in fighting this project? I know you've been involved in the courts trying to get this project taken off the books, but now the BC government and the federal government have approved it. What's next for your community?
Well, we filed an injunction to try and stop the project. We also have filed a civil claim on this. Part of the process that we went through before was court cases were about process and consultation. And this is the first chance that we've had to get in front of the courts and talk about treaty infringement. This is Treaty 8 territory. We've stated that we're not opposed to development. What we're opposed to is the unnecessary destruction of that valley. The alternatives package, wind, solar, geothermal, much better option. We were all in favor of that. We wanted to sit down and talk to them with that, and they refused to have that discussion. The Liberal government refused, and we thought we'd get somewhere with the new NDP government based on their promises to everybody, and here we are, back down here having to do this.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for your time today, and back to you in studio.